Welcome to my 2021 Sol Horizon Rover. Today I'm going to take you on a little bit of a tour as well as show you how we utilize the space inside the camper. Now I know that there are so many tours of this camper on YouTube, so we're gonna get a little creative and make it a tipsy tour. I brought my wine. I brought a Star Wars cooler to keep my wine cold so that I can refill as we go throughout the tour. Alright, so to give you a little bit of a layout of how this video is going to go, we're going to start in the bedroom, and then we're going to move on to the kitchen. My dog is crying outside. And then we shall move on to the bathroom, and then the refrigerator, microwave, dinette. We will move outside, and then I will go over all of the specs, as well as towing and blah, 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 blah. So, got it? Okay, let's go. I'm gonna pop this clip at the beginning of the video, just to let you know, there's not gonna be any cinematic footage. This is not gonna be formal at all. It's just gonna be a laid-back tour. You'll see why. I just set off the alarm. Is it raining? Okay. Welcome to the bedroom, where all the magic happens. For real though. This bed is a true queen-size bed, 60 by 80. And I think that that's marvelous because we're used to sleeping in a king bed, so we really don't want to go smaller than a queen when we're out camping. The bed is not super easy to make, but our Betty's bedding does make that a lot easier. The stock mattress for this camper is a memory foam mattress, and I'm sure it is much more comfortable than whatever they had going on before. I know that a lot of people were switching out their mattresses. However, it could be better. We went ahead and actually ordered the froggy, whatever it's called, underlayment system today. The reason it's not super easy to make this bed is because every single corner is tucked up against a wall. Makes things difficult. Usually I sleep on the inside and Johnny sleeps on the outside. That's not how I wanted things to go, but it's one of the downsides to this camper is how the bed is oriented. Is that the right word? Because it's this way, I have to crawl over Johnny to get out of the bed, and that's not an easy thing to do first thing in the morning. So just to give you an idea of the amount of room that we have in here, this is where I lay, Johnny lays right here. I try to not push my butt up against the window because the blinds are usually down and I don't want to damage them, so I have to be very mindful. Also, I have learned you gotta be careful with this cabinet because if you just, I've done it. I've done it once, and Johnny has also done it once. Doesn't feel good. This is one thing I have daydreamed about with the InTech Terra Oasis, which is pretty much this camper on steroids. But they have a full walk-around bed, and that sounds delightful. However, I don't know, there's just something about this size of a camper. This is what works best for us right now. So, right now, while we are still young and somewhat limber, we'll just deal with me crawling over Johnny in the morning. Almost out of wine. Out of this wine, at least. Don't worry. I haven't drank this entire bottle tonight. I really don't drink much. I really don't drink much in the sense that this bottle has been in my refrigerator since 2019. But, figured we gotta switch it up a little bit, right? Got Tipsy Tour YouTube, woo! My thermostat He's like, did you make up your mind on what temperature you want me set on? It's kind of hard to hear me when there's... We have a cubby hole up here. We have a cubby hole up there. And then we have these 3 storage cabinets back here. These really are, I mean, they work. They've been fine for us just being weekenders. But, you know, I have one of these little baskets back there. I have several of those in the house. But I love this part. Shop clothes. So like I said, this works for our weekending. I'm interested to see how things go when we go to the beach for a week at the end of September. Usually I'm putting like our... I really don't know. It's changed every time, so I can't tell you what we put over here. It's been shoes and underwear sometimes. It's been bathing suits. It is whatever it is. In this cabinet, currently nothing. But usually, this is where Johnny's nighttime snacks go for easy access. Lastly, let's talk about the television. So right here, you will see our TV. Don't ask me how many inches it is, because I don't know. It does swivel out from the wall so that you can look at it from the dinette, should you want to watch TV while you're sitting in the dinette. And then I have these couple of things hanging on the walls. I haven't even used them yet, but I intend to use these for like socks, underwear, bathing suits on future trips, so we can stick other things in the cabinets that I don't even know what for. I have a shopping problem, if we're being honest. And then I have my hat for when we're out laking it, or rivering it, or whatever the heck we're doing. And then I have this little macrame thing that I bought that holds the TV and stereo remote. Alright, before I forget, there is a switch right here for the bedroom lights, the big bright lights, in case you leave them on at the main hub. We never really use this, so that's not necessary for us. But there's also charging ports back here. You have 2 110 outlets, and then, wait, this is USB. Yeah, 2 USB plugs. So, woohoo! And there's this light, and this is my favorite. Off, blue, hold it down for white. This is a flattering angle. I really should have written this all down because I'm just scattered. I'm sorry. There's a little nightstand. So you have this nightstand and this light over in the other corner too. Yeah, girl. Welcome to the kitchen. So we have a large farmhouse style sink, and it's amazing. It's huge. This does come out, and there's not as much flex in it. That looks really dirty. There's not as much flex in it as you would think, but it works. It is nice that you can push that out of the way and let it dangle and bounce there. It can move out of the way. You can have all this room, and you can just roll the sink cover back in place. Next to the sink is the stovetop. So it is a Dometic 2-burner propane stove with a cast iron grate on it. We have used it a few times, and I love it. When you have the sink covered and the stove closed, you really do get a pretty decent amount of counter space. You have 4 drawers here. In my top drawer, I have silverware, cooking utensils, measuring cups, yada yada. In my second drawer, I have a large cutting board, plates, bowls, cups. Third drawer down, I have extra towels, rags, a large skillet, small pot. The lower drawer, I have a strainer, a medium to larger size pot that has a steaming basket in it, and then my coffee kettle. And then under the sink, I'm actually about to reorganize this. There's a lot of stuff that's going to be reworked in here. I've only taken the camper on 5 trips, and some things just need to be reworked. It's a learning process every time you go out. I just had a new thing ordered that came in today on Amazon. I've got to assemble all of it. It's obviously not gonna happen tonight. But under here, I keep a fan that we run at night. It's another great thing about this sink cover is we set a fan right here to blow on us at night. And I have a dehumidifier, cleaning supplies, extra toilet paper. Yeah. And then, like I've talked about in my favorite features video, gotta show you the kitchen light. So I'm going to turn off the main light. Ooh. Clubbing? No? Anybody getting the clubbing vibes? Okay. Kitchen light. This is kind of what it looks like at night when we're getting ready to watch TV. I love all the lights. It's so great. Okay, let's move on to the bathroom.
Add it up.
Like I've said before, bathroom is a decent size, especially for a 19-foot camper. I mean, I have enough room to get in here and do the Macarena. I'm shaking the camper. I don't have any stabilizer jacks down, but lots of room for activities in here. And yes, you can fit 2 people in here, but it doesn't mean you should. I know from experience. On the real, there is lots of room in here. I mean, I got you up. I can't. My room can't even reach to the other corner, but you're in the other corner. And I mean, the toilet is right there. So much room. Oh, put my wine down. One thing that is great that I love about this camper, the shower. You set the temperature to where you like it. And for me, that's usually both of these knobs. Like, can I do this? No. Okay, I can. Usually, both of them. I don't have the water on. I don't think there's any water in here. It made a noise. Yeah. It's usually both nozzles up like that. But once you set the temperature, you don't have to turn it off. We take a military shower in here. We're gonna talk about tank sizes in a little bit. But you turn the head to cut the water off at the head, and you don't have to mess with this. And then when you wanna cut the water back on, you just turn it again. Oh wait, before I forget, there are 2 fans in this camper. So there is the bathroom fan. What I recommend when you're taking your poopy, you have the fan open and running while you're pooping. You flush your poopy, and then you close the fan. You get some Mrs. Meyer's room spray. Close the stank in there, you'll be good to go. There's also a max air fan in here. Sucks air out. It has 4 different speeds. It's really great when temperatures are, you know, 70 degrees or lower, preferably in the 50s. You open up a window. We like to open up this window when we're in the bed and let it just suck all the air in through there. But very, very nice. Let me give you a little. So you got this by the bed. I don't have any windows open, so it's just, yeah. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. And then you can, and it has a rain sensor on it. We're really gonna have to speed this along because it's really hot in here and I'm running out of wine. This is all we got, folks. Can't continue a tipsy tour when we're out of the wine. Carrying on from the kitchen earlier, we have a microwave. It's a decent size. It's been used, I think, once. No, it's been used a couple times. I think to melt butter and to reheat baked potatoes. Stereo system also runs the sound for the TV. You have all of your controls right here, and then a nice Dometic refrigerator. And then there is also a storage drawer below the fridge. And this is where we keep games, duct tape, extra fuses, yada. This dinette really is fabulous. Love the U-shape. I love this table sometimes. I do kind of want a smaller table. Just sometimes I'd like to have the option for a table round about here. But you can see how much room there is in here. We could easily seat 4 people around the dinette. You got the it's great. Let me show you what it looks like with the table taken out. That also sometimes happens. You press the button down there, twist the pole, and now you have plenty of room in the dinette to stretch, kick, do your exercises, that of which I would know nothing about. This is getting ridiculous. Let's talk about the dinette and how it is made into a bed. I'm not a fan of their new system. You didn't use the table before. They just had a cushion that had like a hard backing on it, and you would just slide it into this area. But oh no, can't keep it simple. No. We now have to use the table with a shorter pole, and the cushion now has Velcro straps on it. And in my opinion, it's an awful design. It's like they went backwards. I love you, InTech. Go back to the old design. I will pay you for a new cushion the way that you used to make it. Hopefully we'll never really have to make it into a bed. I thought it would have been nice for our dogs because we do have a Rottweiler and he's over 130 pounds. But to be able to have both of our dogs sleep in here. They can fit fine on the dinette as it is, but it would be a nice option. As it is designed right now, I don't ever want to use it because it sucks. Alright, so let's go over some specs. So, the tongue weight. This is a very tongue-heavy trailer. The tongue weight for my camper, these are my specs. Here, that they sent me with my packet. It is 524 pounds just for the tongue, and that is without the propane tanks being full. I have 2 20-pound propane tanks under here. Total weight, total dry weight of this camper is 3,372 pounds. So I think that this axle can handle up to 3,900 pounds. I do pull this with a 2017 Mercedes GLE 350. I feel like it handles it just fine. I, however, do not have a weight distribution hitch or sway bars. Not that I am recommending that people skip on that. You need to do whatever feels safe to you. But I think I'm just gonna see how it goes. For our shorter trips, it's been totally fine. You know, we really haven't experienced much sway. I guess the true test is going to be when we go to Gulf Shores in September. It's gonna be a 6-hour trip on mostly interstate. Lots of big rigs. It's gonna be fun. So I will report back after that trip to let you know if I still feel that sway bars aren't necessary for us. Gotta do what's good for you. I'm not telling you what to do, I'm just telling you what I do. I'm hot. I'm a little far gone. I don't want to do this anymore. So, I hope you enjoyed it. Love ya. I'm just here to say that this video certainly did not go as I had envisioned it. Although I don't know what I was expecting with an alcohol-induced idea. Truth is, I don't drink often, so that didn't help. I already am a scatterbrained person, so let's add alcohol to that. And I think I was partially dehydrated. It's been the hottest week in Georgia. I never really intended on doing a tour video because there are so many on the internet. But I was like, you know what, we could make this fun and different. Sure, this isn't what you were expecting. So if you've made it this far in the video, I appreciate you being here. And give me your feedback. It's alright if it's not positive. I told Johnny as I was editing this morning, I was like, this video sucks. But I'm gonna put it up anyway. Anyways, appreciate you being here, and I'll see you guys on the next video, which I promise will be better.